Hello everyone and welcome to Jubilee Road for May layout update. And as you can see, just to keep it a little more interesting for you today, we do have some trains running. And there's one of them, the lovely Arriva Trains Wales 121 bubble car. And we do have a Class 50 on a rake of Mark IIs, which is just about to come into shot. So since the last time I did a layout update, quite a lot has happened. So I'm going to quickly show you what's been going on the layout. And there is the Class 50 running there. So first off, let's go and have a look at the castle area. Now you might have noticed it's actually been filled in. There used to be a gap there you could see down, but I've decided to get rid of that, and Dad did this area, and I've put the castle back on top. This will become the castle grounds when I get around to doing the scenery. And there is the castle entrance, sort of inspired by Conway here in Wales, and there will be a walkway over there. I have, obviously, as you can see, I have ballasted all this section of track, and it's been weathered, and the sides of the rails have been painted. If we just go in, you can see the weathering. It's not the best weathering in the world, as you know. I'm not a massive fan of doing weathering, but I gotta be honest, it makes a massive difference, doesn't it? I'm doing it the simple way. I've just used the Woodland Scenics paint pen and then gone over it with Rail Match spray over the ballast, just to give it that sort of dirty look. And you can just see down there, that's much better than it would have been anyway. And we started with the green stuff as well. Yeah, really rather happy with that. Here at the main station then, and as you might be able to see, there's new platforms on the station here. You can see that platform over there hasn't been replaced, but these have. These have been scratch built by a guy called Russell, and what a job he has done on these. You know, weathered, it's so well detailed. Obviously I'm going to put my own detail on the top of them. That's what I wanted. I just wanted him to scratch build the actual platforms themselves, and I gotta be honest, they look so much better than what was there originally. And here comes that Class 50. Seems to have forgotten to turn his headlights on. Oh, that's a disciplinary for that driver. Oh yeah, that's me. Oh well, let's continue the tour around the layout. Here is one of the latest models then that have arrived since I spoke to you last on an update. This is the new Bachmann Hall class, and it's with a slack haul. And in my opinion, it's one of the best looking Great Western models we've ever had. Now I know this is a British Rail, but it's built by Great Western, wasn't it? You can see that it does have the polished valve gear there, and it just looks such a good locomotive. And we will be seeing that running around the layout very soon. Here is the branch line then. Now this is the work I've really been doing recently on the layout. As you can see, I've put a ramp down here. I know that's looking a bit rough at the moment, but it won't for much longer. I put this modern security fence in. I know there's a gap there, but we're going to hide that. I've started with the green work, as you can see, and the walls just there are stone card sheets, and they are from Metcalfe. You're supposed to use those with a castle, but I came up with a different way. These are the Pico girder bridges, weathered. I bought those over on eBay. And if we spin round, this will be a sort of a little network rail yard with the steps going up, and then you got the access crossing there. Bought these off Scale Model Scenery, and I've just painted them with the Woodland Scenics paint pen. Obviously they're going to be weathered over the top with the rail match at some point. And in this area I got a small substation Bachmann building, which will be going in there when that turns up. And as you can see, this is going to give a really nice angle of the trains coming up the branch line. This will be extended, so there'll be a road down the front. If we just spin the camera around like that, that will be a lovely angle to film trains from. I've gone a lot further than that. As you can see, the branch line is now all connected and all the way down. You can see these supports there for the tunnel that's going to go in the corner. It's been ballasted and trains are running fairly reliably on it. I had to change the point up the top because it was damaged. Yeah, well. So yeah, that's going to really be nice. It's a 3% grade, a bit steeper than it possibly should be. I've been doing testing over the last few days, Steam locos, not too impressed by it, although one or two are, especially the Bachmann 94 XX pannier tank, which surprised me. It could get 5 coaches at this, which my new Hall can't. Okay, but that 94 is a very heavy locomotive. So if we just follow the branch line then, and you can see a lot of brown. I know it's slightly weird colour brown, but it works for me when all the grass is done. It will be coming around this curve then, and as you can see, the end of the incline is just here. And then it'll come out into the lower level platforms, so there'll be a sort of a door in this area so they can get up to these platforms and down and whatever. And then the train, obviously, as you know, will disappear there. So the branch line, yeah, is looking really good, and yeah, still a ton of work to do, but I'm pretty happy with that. So let's go and see what's been happening on the Clifton Valley Railway. And here we are on the Clifton Valley Railway. Now, it's just brown, a reddy brown, absolutely everywhere. Now, obviously, this is the major job I've been doing recently. It's got shaper sheet, which is behind here, and 2 layers of plaster cloth, so it's pretty sturdy. It's not going to have much weight on it. I've got to do the first layer of static grass on here, because I'm going to do a bit of layering with static grass. I've never done that before. We're going to start off with 2mm and work up to about 6 or 7, something like that. And then you can just see, if we come here, the height difference. Look at that, the branch line is here, the main line is up there, and then the castle is all the way up there. It's a huge amount, as you can see, of distance between them. Built this little bridge, scratch built. These are actually the tops of the retaining walls from Metcalfe. I had 2 laying around, thought, I know what I'm going to do with them. And again, this is the card sheeting. I said loads of times before, I'm not amazing with detailing and scenery work, but you know, I'm pretty happy with that. And then we got the tunnel mouth just there, and that line will curve under there. Well, that was good, wasn't it? I just ruined that. That's a fail right there, and it's done it again. Stay there. Thank you very much. Shall we continue? And it'll go round there underneath the board. So yeah, it's going really quite well here at the layout. We do have, this is the new, I think it's Wooden Scenics fence, really lovely stuff. I've got to get on with that. Again, there is loads more embankment that I've done. You can see the rock work there. Yeah, it looks a bit rubbishy at the moment, but once they are blended in, that will really look rather nice. Just here at the farm then, which I've named Lower Enbridge Farm, you can see I have started detailing the garden there. They're all out pegging their washing out, but judging by the weather that's currently going outside, that's probably a bit of a stupid thing to do, because it's absolutely chucking it down here in Wales yet again. So if we come down to this level, those rocks do blend in much nicer, and obviously I've got still plenty of work. I've started putting the bushes and all the trees around the area as well, remembering this is a preserved railway which is running here. You have the tractor still sitting there. I don't know if it's broken because, well, it's been sitting there too long. We got the cross in here and all this, and still loads of work to do, but so far I'm really rather happy with the way this is really turning out. And there we have it, just a short layout update today, and you can see I have done an awful lot of work. I think I've used probably 2 to 3 rolls of plaster cloth in the last week or so doing this, and a tin of paint, and packs of bushes and fences and ballast. So yeah, I've really been getting on with the work here on the layout, and I'm really rather happy. Now this is the angle I really rather like. The train is just approaching now the Class 50. And I really like that angle. It really gives a sense of the change in the terrain here between the 2 levels, and there's the 121 just about to get blocked. So please let me know what you think of the progress on the layout. It's rather quick for my standards, because as you know, my old layout took about 8 years and it never was finished, but oh well, never mind. We do have other things to look forward to. I do have another Visiting Loco coming on Tuesday, yeah. Courtesy of my friend Jack, so that's something to look forward to. And we've obviously got East Asiatic will be back for its major upgrades. That's coming back from TRS trains. Really looking forward to that. So as I said, please let me know what you think of the layout and anything I could add, or what details you might think would look good here, or whatever like that. I know there's loads of work still to do and it's still a bit rough in places. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to leave you with a couple of shots of the two trains running so you can sit back and enjoy those. And that's it from me. I'll be back here at the layout or on location with loads more railway content for you. Bye everyone!